All right. So I don't got no. I want to now my screen though. I want to share my screen. Uh, so all of y'all know that I don't go live on Thursdays, but I just had to get this in there. Tomorrow we're addressing all these rumors about if we reject Paul's writings. All we ever said was, can y'all hear me? Not the screen, but can you hear me? All we ever said is that the authority, the Bible is stratified. There's more authority in the Bible than, for example, the writings. That's just poetry. Those are just poets. Those are psalms. That's not more authoritative than the Torah and the prophets. The prophets is the Most High speaking. The Torah is the laws of God. So the Messiah is law. This is why when Paul had an issue with certain individuals, they would reason out of the Old Testament. Paul never said, no, Jesus told me this is how it's going to be. Whenever there was a problem, they reasoned out of the Old Testament. It says they reasoned out of the scriptures. The New Testament was not compiled yet. So yes, there is stratification within the biblical text, some authoritative and some less authoritative. And people for 2,000 years have held these same sentiments. That's all we said. And we're going to address this tomorrow. Is there parts where Paul is in error? Yes. Did James have to correct him for being in error? Yes. It's just funny to me because I'm going to prove to you guys tomorrow when you tune in. GMS believes that that Elder Tahar, Great Millstone Israelites, they believe that Elder Tahar is the Apostle Paul. So I got the video.
I don't believe it, and I'm Tahar. Shalom, I'm Tahar. I don't believe it. Anybody believe that? Don't believe me. Okay?
Proof. I got the evidence. I got the footage.
I don't know who the hell I am.
So they feel like when we say that Paul may have went off or there was an evolution of Paul, a maturation process, then they say, oh, no, you guys are evil. You're going to be destroyed because they believe that Tahar is Paul. I got that proof. And then I also got proof that they believe that James went off in Acts chapter 15. I got the video proof, literally. Tahar teaches that. So my thing is James can go off and be.
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say concerning James in Act 15? When James made his statement, he was quoting, not word for word, he was quoting Amos chapter 9, verse 12 on down. When James made the statement in Acts 15, was that a fulfillment of Amos 9 verse 12 on down.
Be wrong on something, right? But Paul can't. You know why? Because just like Christians, they worship Paul and they believe Tahar is Paul because they worship Tahar too. So we're going to bring all that out tomorrow. It's going to get bad. It's going to get ugly. Now,
nobody worships me. I'm just a man, a fellow brother in this truth. Happen to be on a certain rank. Brothers don't be worshiping me, man. Anybody that worships me, don't worship me. I'm taking like the angel told John on the Isle of Patmos in Revelation 19. Don't worship me if you are. I'm just a man. I need a savior too.
Another thing, you got GMS saying you guys are thinking something's wrong in the Bible. It's not that we're saying something's wrong in the Bible. You guys are saying that. You said that James went off. So if you guys are saying we're saying that, then well, you'd have to say we're both saying that. We're saying that the good, the bad, and the ugly is in the whole Bible. The good, the bad, and the ugly is in the whole Bible. You're dealing with a 2,000-year-old document and counting. There is editorial work. There is things that need that you have to apply textual criticism to.
I'm no longer watching that.
You got manuscriptural errors. You got translational errors. You got many variants. This is with any ancient document. Any ancient document, you're going to have these things. Historical inaccuracies, yes. I'm not all messed up and butthurt about it because I'm not a Christian that believes that there can't be zero things wrong with a 2,000-year-old manuscript. Are the meat and potatoes there? Yes. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I hope you guys tune in, buckle up, and get ready. All right? And I'll explain everything in detail. And then you guys can say, oh, Sakari's bugging, or you could say it's in the Bible. We're not going to speak out of our hearts or anything like that.
And while you at it, Deacon Akar, do you still teach and pursuant to 2nd Ezra 11 and or 2nd Ezra 12, that part of that breakdown is talking about the Byzantine Empire? Could you speak on that too? Thank you very much in advance.
That it's coming from me. So I had to go through textual criticism and learn the good, the bad, and the ugly with the ancient manuscripts that we have. And I studied it, and I'm still here. Then you guys should know it's really not that big of a deal. So anyway, I took Ariela's spot today because I had to talk about Dr. Eric Mason. So everybody, let's go support him since I took
Dr.
his
Eric
slot
the
today.
Mason. Eric the Mason.
Let's go support him and watch his video that came out about an hour ago. Deaconess Jenkins meets the Israelites. Someone posted a link to the chat in there for Ariella so we could go and support the brother, get some traction to his channel. You understand? With that being said, though, let's end this, y'all, by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. We do so by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Deacon Destruction Mode. We're going in. Does Sakari reject Paul? Or does Sakari believe that it's less authoritative? Or does Sakari believe that you should just throw it away? Does Sakari believes there's some errors within the Pauline epistles? Find out tomorrow.
Y'all didn't say that. Alizar didn't say that. He said none of Paul's writings are authoritative. That means he threw out the whole book. So you're saying a different thing now. Come on now. And while you at it, 2nd Ezra 11 or 2nd Ezra 12, do you still teach that within those two chapters that the Byzantine Empire mentioned in those two chapters? Because you did videos on that years ago.
All right. Until then, y'all stay prayed up and put on the whole armor. You understand? Deacon Sakari new clothing line, thewholearmor.com. Shalom.
Okay, that's it. I guess kind of bumped it, came across this. I just got in the cribbo, was eating some cashews. Okay, I don't know what this is all about, but this is Dr. Eric. I call him Dr. Eric the Mason. Let me do this.
For Ariella, so we could go.
So we got to watch.
Reject Paul.
We got to watch.
Or does Sakari believe that?
Okay, all right. Well, we'll hear because from what I heard, what I saw, the brother asked. Matter of fact, I got the video. The brother asked Alizar, chief priest, whatever his title is, about the Apostle Paul. He said, well, in not so many words. I'm not putting words in his mouth. I'm not saying exactly, merely paraphrasing. He said, we don't accept Paul's writings as authoritative. So that means everything that Paul said is out the books. You're saying that you're giving me a different story. So We gotta watch it. I hope I'm here to watch it. If I'm not, somebody else catch it. All right. So let me see. Let me come over here. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
That it's less authoritative, or does Sakari believe that you should just throw it away? Does Sakari believes there's some errors within the Pauline epistles?
Alizar didn't say some
Find
errors.
out tomorrow. All right. Until then, y'all stay prayed up, um, and put on the whole armor. You understand? Deacon Sakari new clothing line, thewholearmor.com. Shalom.
Hold up, man. Where's this? Where this nigga at? Where's this dude? Trying to get my man. Just missed him. Just missed him.
And put on the whole armor. Shalom.
Get him. Try to catch it. Gonna sneak up. Hard to get. That's Dr. Eric Mason. So now he's saying that. Well, I got him right here. Get a clearer picture of him. What the hell? Trying to get a.
I get that because
Okay, so I don't know what this is all about. Pre-conversion discipleship. I can hardly see this, but let me do this. God doesn't require us to change before something committed to us. Embracing the gift of God's grace frees us to give the gospel to unbelievers. Blah 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 blah. The actual gospel is enough. I'd like to hear the rest. And this man is a Christian. Jake, obviously, he's a Jake. He went up against Sakari somewhere in the West. I'm just trying to see if I can pick up anything. Because what he's saying, well, it says Dr. Eric Mason, don't tell gay people to change. So I got to hear it from him. This is what made me click on this video right here. Anyway. A scathing rebuke to you Edomites, a rude awakening is upon you. Anyway, I'm gonna say shalom.